So today I have a very important guest here with me, and it's somebody I will want you to learn from. It's somebody I want you to always listen to. Okay? I'm not going to be the one to introduce him. So he will introduce himself to you, and then I will ask him a few questions. And I believe that you'll be able to learn from these few questions and the experiences that he's going to share with us in today's video. All right. So this is going to be something that will be coming to you every now and then. So make sure you watch out for more details and like and subscribe to the channel for more. So over to your big guest. He's my boss in the industry, right? So I learned a lot from him. Okay. So please kindly introduce yourself to the audience.
All right, guys. So my name is 𝗕𝗲𝗙 I'm the founder of 𝗕𝗲𝗙 community.
Yeah. So 𝗕𝗲𝗙 is a big, will I say influencer and a trader in this space? Okay. So it's somebody you want to listen to. By the way, for more details, right, if you check the video description, you should be able to see his X handle. You'll be able to follow him there and see what he's doing with his community on X and on all other social media platforms. All right. So just, I've been following you for a while, right? And I know how skilled you are in trading. So I just wanted to ask very quick one.
Okay.
When did you get into crypto, and when was that your, let's say, your aha moment in the space?
Okay. So I will try as much as possible to make this brief. In 2019, I came down to Abuja for youth service, and I met this guy at Cool FM. His name is 𝗥𝗘𝗙 𝗖𝗢𝗗𝗗𝗘. I always shout out to him in all my videos because I think that meeting him was a pivotal moment for me, and I think he's my destiny helper. So then in Cool FM, he was an intern at Cool FM, right? So every day, this guy is always on his laptop or on the computer, always doing something. And I don't understand those stuff because there's a lot of figures and letters on it. So one day I'm like, 𝗥𝗘𝗙, what is this? And he's like, this is Bitcoin wallet address. And I'm like, what is Bitcoin? Because that was the first time, funny enough, in 2019 was the first time I ever heard of Bitcoin. He explained what it is to me, and he told me he's a vendor. So it was much later I figured out that what they are doing is P2P, right? So from there, him mentioning that to me, I then started doing some research on what Bitcoin is and all that. So he told me what wallet address is, and moving forward, I started posting active and buying on my WhatsApp status because he told me to do that, and I was doing that, and people were then telling me, I want to sell my Bitcoin. And also when they want to send the Bitcoin, I collect Benson's or Dexter. His name is also Benson and Dexter, so I collect his wallet address and they send it to him. Then he pays me, I pay them, and I keep the remaining change. So that was how I got into cryptocurrency. So I was doing that for like 1 year, almost 2 years. And because of I was always posting about crypto on my status. So a lot of people were asking me, okay, they want to do this, they want to do that. And I figured out I didn't know those stuff they were asking me. So it pushed me to do further research. But one of the limitations, I always say that one of the limitations we have down here in Africa is that seeing or finding good mentors or trustworthy mentors or mentors that are willing to actually mentor you is very hard. So what I did was that I went to YouTube. I will tell everybody out there, YouTube is a very good place to begin as a trader. But the limitation or the challenges that YouTube has is that a lot of people post jargons there, right? So you have to learn through the jargons and the solid stuff or content out there. Then after that process, you come out very good. So that was my process, and that was how I got into crypto, and then learned how to analyze the market both fundamentally and technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So can you just share with us your biggest loss and then maybe biggest gain, that moment that you will never forget? Okay.
So with biggest loss, I'm going to attach a particular amount to it, which is the biggest loss I ever had in crypto was $12,000 totally, and it's not so big, and I thank God because
$12,000 is over.
Yeah, because I know as of then, $12,000 was about 6 million naira, if I'm not mistaken, because rate then was 500 per naira. Do you understand? It's still a lot of money though. But then why I say not so big is because compared to a lot of people, bro, people have lost $1 million, $2 million. We saw this lady from 𝗕𝗲𝗙 Research, she lost $10 billion, right, to trading. So yeah, so what caused my loss then was that I was following Elon Musk. So Elon Musk was posting back to back about Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Then I got into Dogecoin at the rooftop, at the very height of it, when they hyped at the top of the euphoria, if that is correct, of Dogecoin. And I got into it with $12,000. And all of a sudden there was a crash. Then when it came down, my money was, I think about remaining $6,000 thereabout in Dogecoin. So I bought on spot, right? So when it came down to $6,000 on the spot, what I did was that I converted to USDT and then I traded futures still on Dogecoin. Now that was the time I think Coinbase was listing Dogecoin. So all my thought was that once Coinbase is listing, it's going to pump.
Exactly.
I entered a long trade and Coinbase was listing and it dumped. That was how I got liquidated. So a total of $12,000 on Dogecoin.
Oh, and then your biggest gain?
Yeah, biggest gain, I'll limit it at percentage. So I think I've done a 1,100. That is like solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So one thing I've noticed, right,
Yeah.
most especially as regards traders, is a lot of persons fail to manage their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your advice to such kind of persons? Let's say somebody is just starting out. What would be your advice in order to avoid blowing their account and all of that? What will you advise them do?
So basically, the emotions that move the market is fear and greed. So according to Warren Buffett, he said, when everybody is fearful, that is when you buy. And when everybody is greedy, that is when you sell. So there are opportunities in fears and there are also opportunities in greed, right? Now, when people are greedy, the market tends to be at the rooftop or the market tends to be pumping. And when people are afraid, the market tends to be dumping, right? As a newbie or someone that is getting into trading, you should know these two things. When people are scared, make sure you buy. And when people are greedy, make sure you sell. Now, sometimes what I do as part of management of my emotions, that is the fear and greed, when I am so scared personally as an individual to buy a particular project or when the market is dumping, what I do is that I just go and click the buy button. And in most cases, you see the market reverses immediately and you're already on 30%, 40% pump, and some people are trying to recover their losses. That is when I press the sell button. Then I want to feel greed. I want to feel like, oh, the market is going to pump more. But immediately I start feeling that way as an individual, I press sell. And that is it, no matter the technical, no matter the fundamental. Okay. Now, another thing or another way to manage your greed is if you are coming into cryptocurrency or trading, as the case may be, with the mindset of it's a get rich quick scheme, you are going to lose a lot of money. It will make you have mismanagement of emotions. And when you start losing heavily, your emotions is now over the roof and you make more mistakes, right? So to summarize this question, right, or my answer, make sure you don't get greedy and make sure you don't get too afraid to take opportunities. So when you are feeling fearful, buy. And when you're feeling greedy, sell. And then have the mindset that trading is a marathon, right? Sprint is a fast race. Marathon is like a more distant race, right? Now, in this context, your energy is your capital. Since trading is a marathon, make sure you conserve your capital. Make sure you never go all in, no matter your conviction. And with this strategy, discipline, your emotions will be managed properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, still talking about trading, do you think trading is more of a skill or more of a luck?
No, trading is more of a skill, right? You cannot be lucky every day, right? So me, for instance, since as at the time of shooting this video, since 1 week ago, I have been winning back to back to back to back. In fact, yesterday we did a total of over 1,000% cumulatively on, let's say, 10 trades I put out to the community. So it's still the same thing. A lot of people felt the market was dumping, but I've gotten confirmation on my buys and I took those buys. Bonk did over 100%. BTC is pumping right now and BTC trade won those trades and a lot of trades. And the funny thing is this, we're not doing this cumulative 1000% with 100x leverage, 50x leverage. We are doing it. You can go and check on my X page or community. We are doing it with 5x leverage. So it's not as if it is we're trying to gamble or we're trying to go in aggressively. No, we took the trade, we waited. The trade has been rising till most of them are hitting take profit now. So it's more of a skill. Then we're luck, because if you ask anybody, right, especially those that have made it very big in whatever field they're in, if you ask them, some of them will tell you that luck is part of it. And I believe that luck is also part of it. But then 90% of it is skill. Then luck then determines how big one gets, right? So both of us can be doing the same thing. We'll have the same type of skill. But me, luckily enough for me, I will go into a buy trade on the day that Elon Musk wants to invest $10 billion on that particular coin, and it will boom. But you, with your skill, you might be winning back to back every day, but you will not enter a particular trade that will boom maybe 1000%. But probably, luckily for me, I will enter. But that doesn't still mean that if probably you have spotted that buys before me, you could have taken that trade, or at the same time you could have taken that trade. But my luck pushed me to that particular coin. Maybe it's a new coin, nobody is interested in it, but me, all of a sudden I develop interest in it, and boom, it booms for me. So yeah, so that's why I feel luck comes in. But aside from that, trading is 100% skill.
Yeah, even at that, with your understanding of either fundamentals and technical, right? Yeah. So your skill still contributes to whatever your luck will be.
Yes. So if you understand the concept of like trading, right, like to our viewers, you will see that the people you are up against, right, they are people that are well advanced in educating themselves on this particular industry. So all those people at Wall Street and all of that, they have a lot of tools, advanced AI and all of that. Okay, this is my friend, Daniel. Daniel just shared me a tool he developed, and he added it to TradingView. I don't know how they do that, but he added it to TradingView. So it's like an indicator. That indicator is seldom wrong. Okay, that is only for it works only on BTC 4 hours time frame. When there's a trend or a shift in trend, right, you might not dictate it, but that AI will dictate it. So this guy is from Hungary. He's the biggest YouTuber in Hungary. This Daniel, right? That is my friend. So you see, so they have a lot of advanced tools they're using. Then probably one Emeka from maybe Anambra State or whatever will just focus on limited information and think that it's luck, whereby the people he's playing against are focused heavily on skills and educating themselves. So yeah.
Talking about bots, let's say AI bots will take over trading, or human will still be active in this space.
Yeah, so I had this conversation with my friend Lucento today, early this morning. We were discussing, and I told him that if you watch neurosurgeon movies or you read about neurosurgeons and their experiences and all of that, if there's any neurosurgeon watching this video right now, they will tell you that the human brain is still a mystery to them. So neurosurgeons are people that I think they perform surgeries on the brain, they focus on the brain, they study the brain, right? So they will tell you that the human brain is still a mystery. Some people will say that humans have not used, I don't know, I think up to 4% of their brain or 5% of their brain, right? So this is to tell you that no matter the AI that is developed, a human touch is still a human touch, which is way different from that of AI. So I don't think that AI will take over crypto or trading, right? If it does, everybody's going to be winning. So it's not even possible. So I don't think it's going to take over, but I think it will assist
the
humans in taking trades. So if you are good and you understand the AI, boom.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you make $10 million in one trade, what is the first thing that you will do?
I will close my laptop now. Okay. What I will do with the money?
With the money.
Okay, so with the money, honestly, I've never thought of that. But I think probably I'll travel with my family, go on vacation and all of that. Then maybe when I come back with a clearer head, I'll then look for other stuff to invest offline.
All right. So to those listening who want to start, when you come into crypto, I always tell my community that crypto is like a tree with many branches, right? Some persons came in here through airdrop, Some are meme coins, some are spot traders, fishers, and all of that. So somebody who's just starting up, what will you advise, or where will you advise that person starts from?
Okay, so I believe this particular video is mostly the African audience that will get this, because our reality is different from Westerners, which is a fact. So now to the African child that is attempting to involve in trading or crypto, the first thing I will advise you is to make sure that you educate yourself very well. Make sure you invest heavily, first of all, in educating yourself. There's a reason why I'm laying emphasis on that, because like I said earlier, you are playing this game against a lot of people that have invested heavily in skills. Then secondly, look for thirdly, look for a way to earn in this space. Because the truth of the matter is that if you don't have a job in this space, right, it might be difficult. Okay, so look for a way to earn in this space so that you can always have liquidity. But even if you don't earn in this space, look for a way to earn in dollars from other skills or other spaces, right? Because it's not easy converting naira to dollar. Do you understand? So let me give you one gist. One day, my brother sold, that was sometime in 2020 or 2021, he sold 3 puppies. Right? His dog gave birth. He sold 3 puppies to somebody, and he converted that money and bought one meme coin. Then the name of that token is Fish, and immediately Fish protocol disappeared. Like, that was how the money. He called me on the phone. It's like, my 3 dog don't go. So you get, right? So it's difficult, right? So most times, I think it's best you try to get skills that will earn you money in dollars, so that you will not really be feeling the impact, and the pressure will reduce. Because when you are pressurized that, I just converted half of my salary, maybe my 100K, I converted it to $60, and $2 drops in that money, you start feeling emotional. $6 drops, you start feeling emotional. Before you know, you have made mistakes, right? Then get a mentor. Getting a mentor can be difficult, because the truth of the matter is that a lot of Nigerian or African mentors, right? Not like as if I'm trying to talk bad, but it's just our reality. So a lot of them are scamming in nature, right? So somebody pays you, immediately you block that person. So it's as crazy as somebody pays you a lot of money to learn. This mentor or teacher or whatever, idolo, he blocks this guy, and when he blocks you, he goes to his Snapchat story and posts that money you sent him as, look at the win I won today. So I just made this money off trading. But in the real sense, you understand. And now they are creating a lot of bad name. You understand? Yes. So as a newbie, try as much as possible to filter the noise. When you see a good idolo, and most times your good idolo, the person that will teach you properly, are not those people flaunting Lamborghini. You understand? They are not those people flaunting Lamborghini. Even worldwide, it's not really easy to make money off trading in a short while, because trading just hit us in Africa. That's what a lot of people don't know. Trading just hit us in Africa, right? It just came down to Africa. It just got popular in Africa. So it's not, and wealth, from my experience, you understand, after so we don't hustle where from my experience, you accumulate money over time.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So the person that's actually going to teach you properly most times are not the people that flaunting Lamborghini and flaunting this and flaunting that. Most times they are those people. So when you, if I want to advise you on how to filter the noise, look for those people that focuses more on information. So those people that put out more information than lifestyle, most of them are actually the good ones, right? So, so you learn from them, because see what a mentor is going to help you do. A mentor will help you filter the noise. Oh, look at the mistakes I've made. Don't make this mistake. Not that you're not going to do extra work after the mentor teaches you, but at least you're not going to make the same mistake. Now, let me give an example. I learned this, what I'm about to tell you, with $2,000, and this is why I say so. Now, in 2020 still, 𝗕𝗅𝗙, there's this coin I bought on 𝗕𝗅𝗙 with $700. It pumped to like $2,000 something or so. About 3x thereabout. I didn't know that Who Exchange does not have liquidity. So and you couldn't swap all at once. So I was swapping like 25%, 10, like that, of that money. I wanted to just convert to market order immediately because I have made profits.
Yeah.
Brother, as I finished converting that money, I checked my balance and I saw, I think that's $700 still. So the remaining 2,000 plus that was on it was used for gas fee or transaction fees, as the case may be. Now, me telling you this and you knowing about this, you will not go to Who Exchange to
start trading.
Not even trading, but use a market order there.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, I just gave you an information I paid with about $2,100.
Exactly.
You see?
Yeah.
So I will save you from problem, but by just telling you this. But if I had not told you this, probably you could have gone
and learned the same way.
And learned the hard way. Yeah. Maybe your own might be $100,000.
That's right.
So that is where a lot of Nigerians get it wrong. First of all, nothing is free in this world, because a lot of these newbies, right? They go to YouTube, or rather not YouTube, it's mostly on Twitter. They go to Twitter to drag people, telling them that they should come and buy a course or pay for mentorship. So you must be so daft if you don't believe in paying for mentorship or course. Nothing on earth is free. So it's still transactional. So everything is transactional, right? You go to school, you are paying money, you are exchanging value, exchanging services, you are exchanging something for something. So so invest in yourself. So sometimes most of these newbies, they feel that they are enriching the idolo, right? Bro, it took me a long time and a lot of sacrifice to get this money. If I get rich by teaching it, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Lately, I've been seeing a lot of persons against mentorship and all of that.
It's not me, I've stopped teaching self, right? I stopped like last year, but even if I want to, like now, if you want to come and meet me and say, I want me to teach you and you don't disturb me. So I'll tell you, okay, maybe pay me $2,000 or $3,000. You understand?
And cover for a week.
Do you understand? At least I go use some part of that money, flex, do some other thing, then still teach you when we say you too, right? You also, you understand?
Yeah.
Grow also, and make a name for yourself, make money for yourself and all of that. Do you understand? Yeah. So you don't expect me to bring do you know how busy okay, I will not shooting now. From here, and I told you that I have a YouTube life I have to go and do. Do you know how, the energy, would I say how intentional I am about my growth? Then you want me to pause some time and teach you, but you don't want to pay for the time. Then that is, so anybody see teaching you for free, the person probably is just want to do it, maybe as Saraka, as we call it in Nigeria, or probably the person has other agendas for you.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes. But then, to our idol and mentor, you people should still be considerate, right? Africans or Nigerians who don't have a lot of liquidity here, there's no much money there. So try as much as possible to make these fees a little bit, fair, so that everybody can afford it. Okay. Or rather, the serious people can afford it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the next question I want to ask is, what is that singular advice that changed the way you trade?
Okay. I don't think it's an advice, but it came from experience, right?
Okay.
And please be a conservative trader. It helps. It's the best.
Okay.
So if you're not a patient person, right?
Okay.
You cannot be a conservative person. Okay. So when you become patient, that was because me, my normal self, I'm a ginger person, I'm that kind of guy. But trading then made me to be more patient and more conservative. Trust me, every trader that is good, they have similar type of attitude and character. You understand? So trading made me more conservative and more patient. So I think that's something I'll tell everybody. Try as much as possible to approach the market from a conservative perspective and be very patient, because if you rush in, you rush out. And remember, we're trying to play a long-term game. So being conservative will help you a lot as a trader.
All right. So to our viewers, what will be your final word, most especially to newbies who wants to start in this space?
Start now, but start with a demo account. So if you are failing, you are failing with a demo account because money is hard to come by.
Yeah.
So start now, start with the demo account, start small, don't go all in. Because I know a lot of my guys because of they have money, they will come in with ginger. Instead of I tell you, take a trade with $100, you're taking the trade with $5,000, $10,000, and at the end of the day, they are out of the crypto space because they have lost a whole lot of money, and they will start joining 𝗕𝗲𝗀𝗏𝗃 to say trading is a scam. You understand?
Yeah.
So start now, start small, and build gradually. When you have learned the ropes, you can increase your stake. Yeah.
All right, so that is it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. That is from Dream Chaser, the founder of the Dream Chaser community, and his ex-handle, as I said earlier, he equally runs a YouTube channel where he posts a whole lot of, motivational videos and all of that. So the links to all of his social media platform will be in the video description. Okay, what you want to do right now is to make sure that you like, subscribe to the channel, and follow for more videos because I'll be bringing him here again. If I get a lot of reactions, positive reaction on this video, Dream Chaser will visit us again to give us more tips on how to succeed in this space. And lastly, guys, if you want to be a part of our community, either Dream Chaser community or my own personal community, the link to join our Telegram group will be in the video description, or you can check out my bio for that. That is it for this video. Make sure you like if you have gained value from it, and we'll see you guys in the next video.